Hey everyone, so before I begin, I'm just going to reiterate that I already know that my sentences are going to be ending in questioning tones. Then I say like way too much, that my voice kind of sounds like Squidward, and then I kind of have a monotone. That's just my way of talking, so it's all good. So, what I'd like to talk about in this video is blame, because I sort of addressed this in my mistakes video from a while back, but just like I don't know. I think it's just like the way our society is. Like, you want to try really hard to like not make mistakes because like for whatever reason, a lot of us, including me, want to be perfect. And then when you do screw up, like it's hard to deal with sometimes. But as I said in the mistakes video too, usually what you learn from the mistakes outweighs what actually went wrong. So it's not really something to be feared. And a lot of the time, like one of our mechanisms to avoid like accepting mistakes is if something goes wrong, putting the blame onto something else. And sure, there are some instances where it's completely not our fault and we can blame other things, but I think that like blaming too often prevents us from learning from mistakes, which is like the good thing that comes out of them. So I don't know, for example, like if you're in I don't know, some situation goes wrong and there's another person part of the situation, you could easily just go like, oh, it's all their fault, like I didn't do anything wrong. And then you can just like pretend that you hadn't like that you made no mistake and that there's nothing to learn from the experience. But if you do take a second to say, wait a minute, okay, maybe that person did make a mistake, but so did I, so what could I do differently next time? Then you'll be able to learn better. So and then there's also the whole boy who cried wolf story where of course if you're always blaming other people for things, after a while people will pick up on it. And then if there is a time where it's really not your fault, people are just gonna like laugh it off and not take it seriously because they know that you're always the one putting blame on other people. So yeah, so just in general, I'd say seriously consider if like there is anything you can improve in any given situation. And sometimes there are situations where like you completely did nothing wrong, but a lot of the time there is something that you can think back on and think to improve. And yeah, as I always say, yeah, don't be ashamed of any mistakes you make because we're all human beings and we all make mistakes, and it's all like how we learn and better ourselves. So just like don't worry about it and don't be afraid to admit to some faults. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I hope you all had a good week and stuff, and hopefully I'll be updating videos every week again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.